What's up everyone? Today we're going to do another one of our Explore Japan vlogs, and I'm going to take you guys along with us to see some castle ruins. R35. The castle we're going to be going to today is Nakagusuku Castle. I may have completely butchered that name, but it's the best I can do. It's going to take about 15 more minutes to get there. Before we get there, I just wanted to give a quick little update on the GTR situation. And there's really nothing to update at all, actually. It's still sitting in the parking lot. I've been looking at some motors on Yahoo Auctions Japan, and there are some on there. They're a little bit more pricey than I wanted to spend. I'm having trouble finding one local right now, but with the holidays, a lot of stuff on base is still closed. And there's multiple bases here on the island, so I'm trying to go back over to the base where I shot the last junkyard video. If y'all remember, there was a GTR in that junkyard that had the front end smashed, but the motor looked to be intact. So tomorrow, hopefully they'll be open, and we're gonna go check that out, and I'll probably bring the camera along for that as well. I will pick y'all back up when we get there. For now, I'm going to point the camera out the window, cue some music. I feel like that's probably something y'all like to see. If I were in another country, I would want to see Japan and the roads and the cars and everything around. So here you go.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, dripping lights.
We're out here at Nakagusuku Castle Ruins now. We have to go up that way to pay and go in. I think it's a couple hundred yen a person. There's also, I don't know if you can see it on camera, an abandoned hotel way up there at the top of the hill. We'll be able to take a little bit of a closer look at that as well. So the park closes in about 45 minutes, so we're gonna have to hurry up this giant hill so we can see the castle before we close. You're good. You're going fast enough.
My legs hurt.
So this is a World Heritage Site, which is pretty cool. This castle was originally built in the 14th century, and many more additions were added on as time went on. But in 1945, I think, during the Battle of Okinawa, the castle was actually destroyed. But since then, it has been partially reconstructed and turned into a park and World Heritage Site. We are on the outside of the castle right now. There's one of the walls, and it is right here, looking over the Pacific Ocean. Absolutely awesome view. Of course, one of the coolest looking spots is closed. Now we're coming up on one of the entrances to the castle. So that was the rear gate we just came through. And this is the north enclosure we are heading into now.
We are going to win the race up here. Why? It's not a race. Hey, what is that sign?
I don't think you're allowed to go up that.
This is the third enclosure. So they do have some stairs over here to get up on the side, but they are off limits on this part of the castle. I believe in the other enclosure we'll be able to get on top of it though. Super steep stairs.
What?
Go down there.
The Afuga Well.
You wanna go see?
Of course.
We go down into this hole and check out the well. Right.
Be quiet, okay?
Oh, it gets so much cooler down in here.
Definitely a change in temperature.
Yeah, it's so warm.
Cooler down here. Feels good.
Don't go any farther, okay?
No, it's not.
Cooler because we're hidden from the sun, or
Spencer.
there's ghostly spirits down here?
Yes.
So back when this castle was operational, this is the well they got their water from. As you can see in Okinawa, it's pretty English friendly. A lot of Americans here. Sign says, "Let's be careful about hubs."
It says go that way.
Let's go up the steps.
And this is the second enclosure.
Why?
This is where we're going to have the opportunity for some awesome views of the Pacific Ocean on one side and the East China Sea on the other.
Okay.
Okay. The views don't get much better than this. Over here is the East China Sea, and on this side we have the Pacific Ocean. I don't know how well y'all can see, but that's looking north, and that's the mountains out that way. There's a little bit of nice driving roads up there we'll have to go into for a video sometime. There's the enclosure we were in earlier. And looking back this way is the west side of the island, where you see a lot of the car meets I go to at American Village. And right there is the abandoned hotel. We'll be getting a little closer to that. And behind that is Naha, the capital city of Okinawa. Gets nice and thin right here, wouldn't want to fall down. Please do not go up further. I just can't get over the views here. This is one of the most beautiful places on the island. This is one of the outer walls to the castle right here. What'd you need to show me? Careful. Slow down so you don't trip. There's lots of jagged rocks.
Alright, I want to fly down, okay? No big rocks, but yeah.
What'd you have to show me?
Look it says no go. It says no going down. I'll come show you.
Give me your hand.
It doesn't say anything. With this type of strategic location, you can see why this was probably one of the first places to get bombed in the battle for Okinawa in World War II. Just imagine looking over these walls and seeing the Pacific Ocean filled with US ships. That had to be a crazy time. So I guess this area right here was a sacred altar at one point. I hope this new microphone's working good. I hope you guys can hear me good and it's not too staticky sound or anything like that. It's a mic that I got for the GoPro that plugs right into the USB area, so hopefully it sounds good. Let me know what you think. Now on to the next area. The first enclosure. You have something else to show me?
Yes. I can see road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the little windy road that we came up.
There's stuff in rocks, right? That little car.
Careful, nice. Come here. I got your enough.
You can see Mason running around out here. He thinks he's the fastest person on the earth, but he's also the clumsiest. A sacred place of prayer. So this whole area right here is 2 or 3 different places of prayer.
Not for me.
It's not for me.
You hear the alarm?
What?
You hear the alarm?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of alarm that is.
Oh. It went off.
Whose favorite color is that?
I don't like yellow.
I don't like yellow.
I only like yellow on Integras. So this right here was the main gate to the castle.
Over here, Mama.
Looks way less elaborate than the other gates, but this one was the main gate, I guess. Another interesting point is right up there, that little hole in the wall. And I guess there's another one on the other side were gun holes that they used to fight out of. So now we're outside of the castle. We're on this little lawn kind of outside the main entrance. And apparently this is also a forge site where they made tools and weapons and stuff like that out of metal. Then it leads out to another awesome view of the Pacific and the town beneath us down there. Right up there is another gun hole. I hear somebody down there getting it through the hills. Warning, this area is privately owned and outside our management. We strongly discourage entry, otherwise you may be charged with trespassing. We are not responsible for accidental injury or death. So this right back here, I don't know how well you can see with the sun setting right behind it, is an abandoned hotel. So this is the abandoned hotel. It's really hard to see on camera from what it looks like on the little screen on the GoPro, but it goes up there really high and it's really elaborate looking, but it's completely unfinished. I don't think there's any actual windows in it. There's a few stories about the hotel. The most common one I do see online though is talking about a guy who was building it and he was warned by the locals not to build the hotel, that this was sacred grounds, stuff like that. But he decided to go ahead and build the hotel anyway. And during construction, there were numerous workers that died building the hotel. And also while he was building the hotel, apparently his son died. After his son died, he went completely crazy. Some people say that he lived in the unfinished hotel. There's also been reports of a monk that lives in the hotel to keep the spirits away. I read some of these stories online, so you can take it for what they are, but that was the most common one that I did see over a few different sources. Move just a little bit closer and let y'all see. Apparently there were hallways that were unfinished in here and staircases and hallways that lead to nowhere. But the crappy thing about this is that the military does make some places off limits for us to visit. And of course this is one of them. Some of the normal spots off limits are like child pornography joints and certain bars and clubs like that. But they did make this one off limits as well because I guess they had a problem with other service members going in there sometimes and people got injured and they had to make it off limits. So I definitely can't go in and incriminate myself by videoing all of it and putting it on YouTube for anybody and everybody to see. Mason's a shisa! So what Exploring Japan video wouldn't be complete without a trip to one of the drink machines. This one has Jello in the drink. This Hard Spark is bottled here in Okinawa and it kind of tastes like cheerwine if you're from the southeast and know what cheerwine is. Monster Energy. Trying to cut those out a little bit right now though. think we'll just go with the CC lemon drink. And in this drink machine, you can see this is one that has the blue and the red. So that's the hot stuff you can get out of the same drink machine as you can get the cold drinks. I don't know why we don't have sophisticated drink machines like that in the States. Your legs are tired?
Yeah.
Well, we could race one time, I guess.
And my shoes are go.
You win. So that is going to do it for our time at Nakagusuku Castle. We are, however, going to try to find somewhere to eat dinner. So of course I'm going to take y'all along for that as well. It's a beautiful sunset along the rolling hillside with Old Faithful right here. Haven't had any major issues out of her like the GTR with the clutch and now the motor. And also something here that doesn't really interest me anymore because I see them every single place here in Japan. But a little R34 sedan. Done up though, these things can be pretty cool looking. Back in the Evo now, we have a place picked out for dinner we've never been before. It is Yakiniku Goen. It's usually pretty packed and everybody has the day off tomorrow again. So we're gonna ride by and see if it's packed or not. And if it is packed, we'll probably go back to Arashi's. So we'll see. We're gonna ride by, look at the parking lot and decide from there.
Paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights, paint the skies, only you.
That is the place we were thinking about going.
Take your shoes off.
So we have no idea what we're doing at this place, so you're going to be learning with us. So we had to pick a set at the beginning, and I guess it included certain meats and vegetables. And I guess we're going to order off this tablet here. And they just turned our grill on, and we grill it ourselves. So I'm pretty sure we just placed our order. You use this, and you pay the set price at the beginning, and you pick between meat. You can go beef, chicken, pork, organs. They have rice and vegetables and alcohol too. The first little bit of meat has arrived and is going on the grill. I'm gonna have to be real careful in here because they are playing popular copyrighted music over the speakers, so it's only gonna be little intervals of video. What are you doing over here? That's my boy. Let's try some of this diced steak. That's pretty tasty. You want some?
No. No. I don't like it.
You haven't even tried it.
It's very yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
More meat on the grill. Place is really nice inside. So we just finished our first order. It is an all-you-can-eat place though, so we're gonna do another one, and I'm gonna show you guys this time. I'm gonna get another order of the ribs. Pork butt barbecue taste. I think I'm also gonna try the chunk eye roll in pot. And it has your order right here, and then you just hit order. So yakiniku translates to grilled meat, and it is a style of eating where they basically bring you the little bite-sized portions of meat and you cook it yourself. This is the first time I've ever had it, and it is really good. And now ice cream from Mason to finish off dinner. I am absolutely stuffed. Here's a look at the outside of the place. Yakiniku Goen. Definitely a place I'll have to come back to. So that is going to do it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the castle ruins with us and going along with us to that awesome Yakiniku restaurant. Tomorrow I will be doing another video. It might be kind of vlog-ish, I don't know, but it will be about the GTR. I'm going to go to the junkyard and see if they still have that R32 that was crashed from the last junkyard video, and see if I can get the RB26 out of it. I'm really hoping it is available because I have not been able to find anything else local here in Okinawa. And for those of you who don't know, Okinawa is a island prefecture of Japan and is completely separated from mainland Japan. So if I get an engine from mainland, it's obviously going to take a few days, a week or two to get here, whatever. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow what is going to happen. Oh yeah, and real quick before I go, thank you guys to the people who were talking about donating to me to help fund the build, to start a GoFundMe or just to send me their PayPal. That is incredibly nice and super awesome of all of you. But there's no way I could ever accept any of y'all's money without giving something in return. I have considered to start maybe selling some things to help fund the rebuild. I was thinking maybe I could do like a care package type thing from Japan and hook you guys up with some like candy, snacks, some of the little Tomica toy cars. Hold on one second, actually, let me go get one of those Tomicas. So maybe in the care package, along with the snacks and other random things like magazines, I could include some of these Tomica cars. These ones are from my private collection, but there are plenty of these at the stores here. They have all kinds of different die-cast cars like that. They even have Initial D ones that are really awesome. So if I were to do something like that, I would obviously have to cover the cost of the items like the cars and the candies and the magazines and stuff. And then maybe I would add like $20 on top of that just to have me be able to make a little bit of money off of them. So the packages would cost whatever it costs to actually buy all the items plus shipping, which is actually really cheap if I can get it in like a smaller box, like maybe 12 bucks. And then I would obviously add a little bit on top of that so I could make my cut off of it, and that would help go towards the rebuild of the car. And also give you guys a cool chance to own some random little cool trinkets and stuff like that from Japan. I just think that would be a pretty cool way of helping out with the build, but also getting something cool in return. I'm not completely set on that idea yet though, so you guys let me know what you think about that in the comments, and we'll go from there. Once again, thank you all so much for all the support and all the awesome love you guys give me. It's crazy whenever you guys started talking about donating money. That's when it really hit that you guys really care. That this is more than me just talking to a camera. I'm talking to each and every one of you, and that's really cool. But I'm gonna get to editing this video now. I'm gonna try to get it out tonight, same day I shot it, and start over again tomorrow with another video, searching for that RB26. As always, thanks for watching.